He must go for
G'day gamers, here's the footage I got from I think it was, Friday night, noobing with the noobs. Friday night I was just having a game with, let's say Strafe Master and New Zealand Killer Beast. We're playing Gears of War 3, and look, like I've said before, I was enjoying midweek. You know, you've really got to pick who you play with Gears of War 3 now, or who you play against, and we were playing against the worst kind of players that just retroed and Lancers, so we thought, fuck that. Strafe Master and I noobed it up in Black Ops 2, and you know, this is the, I think, the first game in Bob's Juice, and we had a shitload of fun on Meltdown. We do win, and I do come on top of the game, not because I'm the best player, just because, I was pretty close, but the noobs were representing, like the title. Noobs representing. I start off with the Vector, but I go to the MSMC, which I do have to say, gamers, did they buff the MSMC? Because, man, with the suppressor on the MSMC, I'm beast. I'm fucking possessed. So, what is my ramble going to be on today? Playing the game the way the game should be played. Now, I'm going to put it out there, gamers. I'm going to put it out there for you. Gears of War 3 at the moment, majority of people don't play it the way it's meant to be played. But the one thing about COD, and I'll be honest with you, majority of the people play the way COD should be played. It's as simple as that, gamers. And it's what makes Black Ops 2 a lot of fun. It really does. Now, you're probably wondering, what happened to Titanfall? Well, this is before the Aussie servers came on. Now, if you know, you weren't up in the Titanfall news or anything like that, gamers, what happened when Titanfall first came out? We really, in Australia, didn't have our server up and running. They sort of forgot the old people from, you know, the Thunders from down unders. And they pretty much said, oh, well, yeah, you can be on Asian servers. Well, the ping wasn't great. The ping was pretty shit. I don't really understand ping, but I'm going to use the term ping like I'm an aficionado. And so the ping wasn't great, but the next day, which wasn't late till, I reckon, probably about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Friday night, that's when the ping was good. And I just, you know, after playing a couple of games with my mates on the 360, jumped on the Xbox One and fucking went off on Titanfall. And you've seen all that footage. But this game here, I thought I'd put it up there because, well, it's a bit of fun. It's Black Ops 2, and I just wanted, there was a discussion, and look at this guy. Well played, mate. Well played. See what I mean, gamers? That was well played. He knew it was coming back up. I didn't have ammo, and he placed himself down. You probably think, oh, fucking camper. No, he knew I was around there. He knew. So he laid down the ground, and I foolishly went back in that room. Now, if it's Gears of War 3, he would have just whacked out the fucking retro and put you down 2 seconds flat. Retro or the sword off. And, man, it's so fun. Look, even Pinky Brick. Now, Pinky Brick, I've never really seen him teabag anybody, but when I used the sword off the other night that was dropped down and he sponged it, and it was pretty funny. He teabagged because he all thought I was running around with the sword off. So these noobs run around with the retro and stuff like that, Ray Prater or whoever you are, fuck off and play some other game, mate. You're better playing COD Ghost with your skill. Or lack of. Pretty much. And it made, we won one game, we came back, it was easy, particularly in Thrashball, but it was the most boring. The game almost timed out, it was boring. It was not Gears, it was not how it's played. Also, other news, guys, I don't know how you see, but if you ever for Essence, there is a review you can do online somewhere, I don't know the exact address, but you can do a review and they ask you questions, tasks about what you want to see in the next Gears of War game. Go and fill it out because you can remove the retro and the sword off. That's right. And newbies play and more national battles to bring back the Gears of War. So definitely bring it on. Go for that survey, gamers. Please, please go to that survey. If I find more about the website, I'll let you know and do another story on it. But that's just a bit of a tip and a trick there. But so anyway, I'm running around here on TDM and Meltdown, loving it. Stealing other weapons, getting a bloodthirsty there, going off like and getting a head glitch. But that's what I'm going to say, gamers. It is so fucking bad at Gears of War at the moment. So I didn't play it all on the weekend. Like I said, I had a wedding to go to. I was the MC. The wedding's finished now. I'm back home. And I have to say, just to bring up another thing, people were talking about, you know, they see me in a bigger size, and a couple of people came and said, oh, so I bet you're going to hit the town afterwards and get pretty smashed, or, you you blah, 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 or ride a motorbike or whatever. No, I don't. When I tell people that I'm into video games, they get a little bit surprised, you know. They think a game is usually a secluded person, doesn't know how to communicate, generally quite overweight, and it doesn't fit well in society. Well, I think that's quite bizarre, because most of the people I know on Xbox Live, I've got a few of my friends on Facebook, they're pretty out there and about there. They're pretty out in a group, and I have to say I'm probably the most rotund and large of them all. That's right, I'm Mr. Lardo, fat arse. When it comes to that group, we can finally take him out. Right. But don't you agree? Look, they're but that MSMC have got the suppression. I just seem to be doing well. Like, I don't know because I'm enjoying it more or whatever, but it's just fun when I rock it. I've got the scuff on it. I'm scuffing it and scuffing and running. Look at that. DA94 just taking you. Thanks for coming, pal. So, you know, gamers, let me know what you think if that's true. Like, people think that most gamers are poor at communications and they're in their own little world. I beg to fucking differ. I really, really do, man. I think it's I think most gamers they have a weird sense of humour, but they know how to communicate and know how to express themselves quite well. Because, well, at the end of the day, you're doing two things at once. Yes, this is like shock and horror. You're playing a video game and you're having a conversation at the same time. I mean, you've heard some of the lobbies I've had with Strafe Master, even back when Devil Cheese had a microphone. And Strafe Master and I will, and Devil, using Killer Beast is in the party, couple of laws and those. So it's just a constant chat in the arm while you're blowing people up and having a bit of a laugh. Every now and then I have to go quiet and try and concentrate. That's usually when I find the on button, and away we go. But that's the thing, I find it awfully funny that people think gamers are socially inept and don't know how to communicate. I mean, really, go and get over it, people. Enjoy, gamers are pretty cool. They don't judge people by what they do for a hobby. Unless their hobby is synchronized swimming and they're a bloke. Then judge all the way. And just really, tell them to pick up the freaking controller. I mean, put the paddle away. If you get synchronized swimming, get on and join the Noobs in Black Ops 2. So yeah, that's just a few things I just want to ramble on about. And COD players play the way COD should be played, and I think Gear players should learn that as well. The Lancer, yes, it's not finally getting, guys. Look at the amount of bullets everywhere. God, people are going to die of lead poisoning in the air, let alone bullets. Get this noob. Look at that fantastic play. What can I say? Basically, yeah, Gears of War 3, it's got to be played the way it's got to be played. Lancers to put in and flank. That's how it works. Nasus for close quarter combat. That's how it always works, game. It's not this retro and sitting back with the retro and just doing and putting people down and then going up and then rip their arms off. That's no skill whatsoever. So I saw Beast teabag a guy. That's how bad it got. He teabagged. And he really teabagged. He really teabagged. It was pretty much all the old, the new players up against the guys that have been playing for ages, Snoop, myself, and these others, and you can tell the big fucking difference in the two. You really could. So, Frank Attack, keep it positive. Tell me what you thought of this video. Look at this, it coming through. And the Noobs do represent, because I am in the final kill. Not in this one, it comes up around here, and Beast just joins in. If you hear the audio, he does a big burp, and we're having a chat. So, like I said, gamers do communicate on a different level. And we aren't fat and obese like everybody makes us out to be. So play Gears of War the way it's meant to be. Play it with your friends. Play, diversify from TDM. That's what I'm going to do. I do like the old public matches here because they're random. But anyway, you can come around the corner and bang a look at this final kill cam. And this is where I was saying, little jingle. You are getting killed by a motherfucking noob. Represent, frag and tag. Be good to your mum. See you mofos on the battlefield. Eat some nerd. You can tell I'm in a very good mood, gamers. You can tell I'm in a very good mood. So, like I said, leave a like, tell me what you think, and I'll catch you mofos on the battlefield. Catch ya.